Disney, everyone's dream job. It's the happiest place on earth. It's the producer of the world's most memorable stories. It's nostalgia and fun and joy, all wrapped up into one perfect, pleasant package. And years ago, I left it. So I was hired by Disney in 2007 while attending film school in Los Angeles, California. My mother knew someone in the broadcast media department that she went to high school with. It's all about who you know, am I right? And was able to score me an interview, which led to what Disney called a cast member permanent position. I was in! Now, I'm 22 at the time. I've been in the workforce since after I graduated high school at 15 years old, and I'm about $20,000 in consumer debt. I got hired on in the broadcast media department for the Disneyland Resort and ended up living the filmmaker's dream. Movie stars coming in and out, cameras and talent and entertainment galore, big news crews with million-dollar equipment. Long 12-hour shifts back-to-back, which were exhausting, but I was there. This is it, I thought. So what went wrong? Well, it turns out everyone from Mickey to Wile E. Coyote wants to work for Disney, but the full-time positions in broadcast media aren't as readily in stock as the Main Street churro stands. All of the positions were on an as-needed basis, meaning you only worked when there were jobs that required the extra set of hands. There weren't daily responsibilities, and it wasn't a regular position, meaning no fixed income. So 2 days out of the month I might work if a job came up. Did I try to get a higher position? Of course I did. But the only way you can advance is if someone up high either retires to the tuned-down leisure community or kicks the bucket to the second happiest place in existence, heaven. Meaning, it would take decades to rise the ranks, and amidst huge competition. Between my debts, foolish financial decisions, my school workload, and working a second job at the Best Buy Geek Squad fixing computers, I became overwhelmed. I sat on the Disneyland Railroad one day, going round and round the park for hours, literally, circling like the thoughts in my head. How do I make this work, I thought. In time, I realized the job market in Los Angeles was so saturated with demands that it simply didn't have what I needed to sustain myself, let alone any hope of living comfortably. It was either struggle for years trying to make this work, or find something more feasible, more attainable. Could it be there was another dream job that I haven't given a chance yet? Was it worth the risk? Was I getting any younger? How did I want to spend my 20s? Struggling? Surviving? Or prospering? And where did prosperity lie? I made the first sensible financial decision of my life that day and decided not only to leave Disney, but I left my computer repair job, I dropped out of school, and I also left California, the state I grew up in, the only state I knew, to seek out new opportunities. I searched for what made the most sense job-wise. I settled on Texas. And on my steel horse, I rode from California to greet my first Texas sunrise, where my life story continued. So what can you learn from this? I think that our dreams need to be grounded in real, tangible ideas. Wish for the moon. Invest your time and energy, but also know when an investment goes bad, and it's time to back out. When the job market isn't serving you in one area, be open to finding a job in another. At the time, leaving California was the best decision I ever made, because we all know what happened to the job market in 2008 in the economy. Leaving Disney and everything I knew led to the greatest opportunities of my life, including a chance to live with actor Chuck Norris on his ranch in Texas, which, if you want to hear that story, I've included a separate video in the details section below. But the most important moral of the story, don't risk your time, because your time is your life. It's all you have. Some of the best memories of my life I made in Texas, and I'll cherish forever. Because I spent my time wisely, not just my money, I changed my life's direction from tragedy to prosperity. One big life direction I made that I love is being the host and creator of this show, The Positive Approach. It's a show about achieving real success using strategies, stories, and techniques for the modern day. So please subscribe to the show. And feel free to like this video if you found it helpful or meaningful. Remember, real success is found when we stand in the light of victory together. Thanks for watching.